Welcome back to another video tutorial. Today I'm doing a Ps5. It has a broken HDMI port, and also the customer says they have dropped it. Now it has sustained a little bit of case damage. You can see the lid's loose on it, the clips are broken, and has a bit of damage done to the bottom case. So without further ado, we'll hopefully it is still going to be okay after we do the port. I have plugged it into power and turned it on. It does turn on, but no display, of course, because the port's broken. But hopefully it's only the port and there's no damage done to the board from the drop. So without further ado, we'll pull this down and have a look. Okay, so I've got this Ps5 and we'll quickly get it pulled down. The case just comes straight off because the clips are all broken on it. And someone's also had a medal here because it's missing screws. So it's had a history, but luckily the tamper-proof sticker's intact, so it means no one's actually been all the way internally. Okay, so the fan's out. It's a bit of a bent hard drive cover. Yeah. She's a cookie. There's a bit of a broken mount there. I think I have to do a bit of gluing here, I'd say. Just got to take the tamper-proof sticker off here. Okay. Looks okay. Looks like it's just a little mount there broken, and another mount there broken. So the rest of it looks not too bad. It bent up through there too. Okay, this is an earlier model because it's got all the aluminium top over here, over that connector there. Okay. Just going to unplug that front power connector. Take off the Wi-Fi antenna. And we're going to have to take the top off. About 10,000 screws. So we've got the black screw in the brain here. We've got that one over here. And there we go. going to put an X on here because there's no... that's the screws for the fan, so no, not to put that one back in. Okay. Okay, so that's all the screws done on the top. So, I'm a bit worried about this port. A little bit of damage done on the USB port. I'm going to keep that down there. It's bent. Yeah, okay, so we'll take the top off. Like so. Board looks okay, apart from this USB being a bit bent. These connectors here, you just push this little flap down. Actually back this way on this one, the reverse, so pull that little metal bar back and that comes out. That's the front micro C connector and the USB. Now we're going to take this off. Unlike the later models, the whole thing's not going to lift up. Alright. Okay, now we can very carefully, because there's liquid metal on the CPU, turn it over. There's our liquid metal. Okay. See how you got these screws in here? So that's why you have to take them up. You can't lift it up in one piece like the later model Ps5. It's going to even this out a bit here. It's going to even that out, so it's a bit more flat there. So we'll put this aside somewhere safe. Where it can't be disturbed. USB port's fixed, the HDMI port's all mangled. Okay, so I'll be back shortly and I'll just get my setup to do the HDMI. Okay, so back with this beast. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some heat shield tape over that. I'm just going to fix my microscope up here. Okay, I've just turned the board around because on the bottom we've got a couple of really small components here, so we're going to put some heat-proof tape on there. Like so. Putting a double layer over that component there. Now there is a little capacitor here, which will probably come off when we heat it up, so we can put that easily put that back on. Okay, just going to start from the bottom. Just going to start from the bottom. I'm just going to get a bit of heat into this. I'm just heating up the circuit board at the moment. I'm on about 410 degrees, airflow 102. Just going to put a bit of heat into that. Now I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of flux. And we're going to hit it with some low melt alloy solder. That right through. Because the board's fairly, I can just touch the circuit board. like so. A bit more heat into it. A bit more heat into the board, keep it warm. Okay, we're going to flip the board over. Same process. A bit of low melt solder again. It's an alloy desoldering solder, low melt. Yeah, I'm just going to try and get that capacitor off. What we're going to do, I'm going to hit it sorry, out of view. I'm just going to hit the low melt solder again. So we've got that little capacitor off. Got that off. Don't want to lose it. I'll put it somewhere where I can make sure I can see it again. Is that fine? So it's on there. You see that little capacitor? I put that on the CPU insulator there so I can find it. Okay, so the capacitor's off, so that's good. And we're just going to put a bit more heat. You've got to keep the board warm. Sorry, out of view again. Just going to keep the board warm. And I'm just going to hit it with a bit more flux. And we're going to hit it with a low melt solder alloy again. Just got a view again. Sorry about that. The camera setup's a bit weird here. So I've got to make sure I've got plenty of low melt solder on these pins here. A little bit on the mounts. Either side. Just going to hit it with the heat at the same time. Okay, we can turn the temperature up to about 450. Just going to turn the board around to the side here. Okay, so put extra heat into the actual mounts themselves. Just going to go put a little point in those fires. You can see the plastic's melting. Yeah, that's the port out. Back in frame again. Just clean up. Sometimes I find it's easy to actually use a hot airflow as well. Okay, just got this one over here. Turn him around. Turn him around. A little bit of heat to get the flow going. That's all good there. Turn it back around again. I'm just going to give them a little clean up. A little bit of alcohol. Like so. Then with lead solder, I'm just going to tin all those points. Just got to clean up a little bit of a spill there. Just get a fresh bit of solder wick. Like so. Another clean up. Like so. Looking good. Okay. Bit of a spill solder there, get that off there. Okay. Just going to grab the ports out of stock here somewhere. Okay. That thing's making a hell of a noise. Better. There. Got the wrong ports here. Ps5s. Right. I've got the VHS, not the VHS, the USB-C ones out instead. Okay, Ps5 port. HDMI. Okay, what I'm going to do, okay, what I'm going to do is just tin all the legs of this. Okay. A bit of a shorty there. Like so. Okay, we're back to our, make sure that lines up nice, and it does. Now it's a matter of putting a bit of flux, and I've got to make sure I turn my temperature down my hot air station, so from back down to 400. The temperature depends how much airflow you got, how far away it is. There's a lot of factors. So I'm just going to get a bit of heat back into my board. Solder likes to flow from a warm surface to a warm surface. It doesn't like flowing from it will not flow from warm surface to a cool surface, okay? Okay, now I'm going to place the port on the board, and while holding it flat with the pliers on top, I'm going to reflow it. Not reflow it, but solder it. So I'm putting more heat away from the socket, just onto the bottom of the board at the moment. Like so, and why it's warm, I'm going to do these ends here. Now I found it easier just to add the solder to it. Airflow is up too high, I'm just going to back that down a bit. Okay, and I'm going to do the other side. Like so. While it's warm, it's going to hit the old back. Yeah, camera's still recording. It stopped on me before. Okay, now we're going to recheck all this. Got a little solder blob here, got to get rid of. So, yeah, I've got to recheck my workmanship. Little bit of melted socket, but that's not a problem. Probably had that hot air upper fraction too high. Oh, that's all soldered okay. There's a bit of a solder ball there to get rid of. Okay, now I've got to get that capacitor in. Now work the other way. Okay, just hang on a second. Okay, so we've got the socket done. We've got the capacitor back on and we've cleaned it up, okay? Okay, so we've got all that soldered in there. Not bad. It's good enough. Okay, so we've got that all soldered in there and we've got that capacitor back on, okay? So now all I'm going to do is just get the camera in focus. So all I'm going to do now is get that tape. What I'm going to do now is get just that tape, insulation tape off. So I'm just going to warm it up. I'm just going to warm it up. I'm just going to warm it up and get that tape off there. Like so. A little bit over here. I'm going to turn around upside down. And just get the bit off the back there. Okay. Okay, so back again with this PS5. We've put a new HDMI port in. And now we're going to reassemble this thing. Now, I'm just going to even out this. Even out that heat transfer paste. Okay, now we're right to go. You have noticed there's a fair bit of dust in this, so I'll hit it with the air compressor shortly. But I'm going to want to get this main board back in position first. Power cable connector, front port connector, LED connector. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put the clamp back on CPU. Okay, so we're just putting the clamp back on the CPU. Okay, now got that on nicely. I'm going to put the heatsink back on. Got my granddaughter here with me helping me at the moment, so if you hear any odd noises in the background, that's what that is. I'm missing my glasses. I'll get the glasses on. Rightio. Just going to get a couple of these screws in that I'm going to air dust it out. Okay, I'll put a little X on that so I know not to put a screw in there. Okay, so I'm going to come back shortly. I'm just going to finish putting these screws in, but I was just going to air dust this out, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've air dusted it, done all the vents, air dusted the fan with the air compressor, very light air though, got all the vents clean, and finished putting this plate down, and I've connected the antenna system. So all we have to do now is get the ROM drive plugged in. like so. Get our fan back in. Like so. Put the hard drive cover back on. Just got to work out where some of these screws go. The long screw goes down there. Metal thread there. Okay, I might have mucked up one of these screws here, this one here. And a short screw goes in the fan. So, put the top back on, like so. Power connected, like so. Just going to turn him on. He's on, and we're going to plug the HDMI in. Okay, we're just about to test this one. Just about to test this one. It looks really good. And we have a goer. Just take some photographic evidence for the customer. So I'm just going to pan back here. Just going to pan back here so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so that was the HDMI port replaced in this early model Ps5. So there's a little bit of a work involved, fair bit of equipment involved. So hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe and like, and have a great day. Thank you.